Hey, what's up guys? My name is Rachel and welcome back to my channel, The Reading Otter 7. Today I thought I would do the 25 bookish facts about me tag. I'm calling it a tag. If it's not a tag, oh well. But I thought it'd be kind of fun for you guys to get to know some of my reading habits / reading history. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Number 1, I used to dog ear pages when I was younger. And then that leads into number 2, which I would cry if I did that now. I don't know, I guess just like when I was younger I was reckless and careless and didn't care, but now that I buy my own books, I can't stand to dog ear books. It physically pains me to dog ear books. So yeah. Number 3 is the first YA series that I read was The Uglies by Scott Westerfeld, and it kind of kicked me off into the YA genre and I never looked back, so thank you to The Uglies. All right. Fact number 4 is I prefer hardbacks to paperbacks all the way 150%. I feel like they hold up better and I just like the way they look. And generally, hardback covers seem prettier, so I am a hardback person all the way. Number 5 is I only buy the only thing I buy in mass market is adult mysteries, and the only adult mystery that I have now is the Kathy Reichs Temperance Brennan series. I used to have Tess Kirsten's Rizzoli Niles, but I don't anymore. Number 6, I tend to put off starting a series, especially a fantasy series, because I am simply lazy. There's no other explanation, I'm just lazy. And I think, oh my god, look at all the books I have to read. So, I hardly ever do it. Question number 7 is I reach for contemporary books mainly, which is odd because I hate smutty romance movies with a passion, and yet most of the time all I reach for is the fluffy, lighthearted romance trash YA contemporaries. Oh well. Number 8, I always get a leather-bound classic for Christmas every year. It's my favorite part of Christmas. I always look forward to it. And Mom generally lets us pick which one we get, so yeah, it's always a lot of fun. And it's my favorite part of Christmas. Fact number 9, I'll buy literally anything that Ricky Riordan puts out. Anything. He's my #1 auto-buy author. I'm pretty sure I own more of his books than any other author, and that's including Harry Potter. That's how many Rick Riordan books I have. Number 10, I don't have a specific drink when I read. It's just whatever I'm drinking at the time, because I'm a very random reader. Number 11, I'll read anything Star Wars as long as it circulates around the original trilogy and the original trilogy's characters. Outside of that, I'm really not a fan. I don't know. Not that I don't like the new movies, I like the original better, so. Number 12, I hate lending books to people. I won't do it. Because it just hurts my soul. I am longing for my book the whole time it's not on my shelf. It's bad. Fact number 13, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the original series, is my favorite series, excluding Harry Potter, because Harry Potter's a given. For me, nothing will ever beat Harry Potter, so that doesn't even need to be said, in my opinion. Fact number 14, growing up in school, I always read, way above my grade level. So, in 4th grade, I'd be reading, way harder stuff, and I was always really proud of that. That was, the one thing I was, super proud about. I could always read higher than a lot of people. Now it sounds really braggy, but oh well. Number 15, I love comedian memoirs. They're, my favorite things to read. I just find them really funny, and I own, a lot of them, and yeah, that's one of the only other, adult things that I read is comedian memoirs. I can't get enough of them. Number 16, I'm majoring in English, with the hopes of being a book editor. We'll see what happens, but that's the goal. Number 17, I have no desire to finish the Mortal Instruments series. I know, it's like a curse word almost to say, but I just have no desire. I read, I think, the first 3, I'm pretty sure I stopped with City of Ashes, and I just, have no desire to finish. I feel I don't know. I didn't really enjoy them to begin with, and so I'm why am I even reading this? So I stopped. And I don't really have any desire to finish. Number 18, I love superhero books / comics. They're the #1 graphic novel that I'll pick up is a superhero bind-up. And I also really, really enjoy superhero books. The Black Widow series by Margaret Stohl is one of my favorites. And yeah, it helps that it's about my favorite superhero ever, but moving on. Number 19, I'll read anything involving Greek mythology. Like, that's one of my biggest buzzwords. If it's about Greek mythology, I'm there. I love Greek mythology. Number 20 is my favorite genre is World War II historical fiction, specifically World War II historical fiction. Like, that's, yeah. I shamelessly buy it all the time and, like, never read it because, not that it's not good, because the ones that I have read are amazing and fantastic, and I love them. It's just they're kind of intimidating, but I have to own them. Like, I've had I'll Give You the Sun, I'm sorry. I've had All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr for, like, as long as I can remember. Like, it came out and I had to buy it, and then I never read it. I still want to, but I never read it. Same thing with The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I'm the worst. But I'll buy them instantly. I love them so much. And I haven't read The Book Thief, which is, like, I feel like a crime if I claim to like World War II historical fiction. I'll get there, I promise. Number 21, we found BookTube about 2 years ago and it reignited my love for books. I've always loved books, but I kind of like gotten out of reading, and then we found BookTube just randomly and I was like, oh my god, must read everything, must buy everything too. That's the real thing. Had to buy everything. Because we used to do the library all the time and now we're like, no, I want to own it. And now we have 3 shelves and we want a 4th. Like, that's, yeah, we have a problem. Number 22, I buy books for their covers all the time. Like, so many of these books are cover buys. Thankfully, most of them have turned out being ones I really enjoyed, but I am a cover buy person all the time. It's, I mean, it really is shameful. Like, example, I don't know if you can see this.
No, you can't.
No? Well, I'm gonna hold it up. Oh, I dropped the time turner. This book was a cover buy. I already own it. It matches all my other ones, like, because I have the American editions. And then I saw this for a really good price, and Rick Riordan's an autobi author. I've been through this already. And I was like, I have to have it. The cover's so beautiful. And it is. It's like my favorite book on my shelf right now. So, yeah. Let's see. 23, I don't have a set reading time or area. I just kind of read wherever the mood strikes me. I'm very random that way. Honestly, that's probably why I don't get as much reading done as I'd like to, because I don't set aside time. But, you know, it happens. Fact 24, I keep calling them questions. Fact 24, I can read in a car, but not on a plane. Weird, I know. But for some reason, I can read in a car, no problem. That's actually where I get most of my reading done. But if I'm in a plane and I try reading, I feel like every bump of air that a plane experiences, and I freak the crap out. I can't read in a plane. It's tragic. I really wish I could, because I end up flying a lot. Like, I'm always going, like, to visit family, or when I do team effort over the summer, I'm always on a plane, and I can never read, and it bothers me so much. Because I can't sleep on planes either, so I literally just sit there for, like, an hour or more. It's the worst. And I always try every time, and I always have to put the book away. What can you do? Alright, and finally, number 25, the longest series I've ever read is A Series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. Even though the books aren't very long, I'm counting it because there's 13 of them, and I've read every single one of them, so it counts. So, yeah, that's it for the 25 bookish facts about me. Tag. If you see Hermione, let me know where she's at in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.